Hello and welcome to Gamer Life. On this episode, I'll be doing my first review. Now before we start, I'd like to get some ground rules out the way. These reviews are just my opinion. I'm just a guide trying to show you the world of games. Don't buy anything just because I said so or because it's on my shelves. Now without the way, let's start our review. Today we will be reviewing Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride is a game for 2 to 5 players, plays in about an hour. Now, I'd like to apologize. In my last video, I misspoke and said that this was a medium weight game. This is actually more towards the lightweight category. Now, let's look inside the box and go over the game, and I'll come back and show you and tell you what I think. So here is Ticket to Ride. It displays the continental United States. To set up, each player receives one card of their choice, 45 train cars, one pawn marker to show how many points they have, 4 cards, each card depicts a color on the game board, 3 tickets, 3 destination tickets, they must keep at least 2 of them. The object of the game is to get the most victory points. On a player's turn, they will take one of 3 actions. The first action they can take is to make a link connection, draw a card, or draw more tickets. To make a connection, a player must play a set number of cards equal to the length of the connection, and the colors must match. These grays means they can play any color. So, for example, if a player wants to connect Little Rock to Nashville, they must play 3 white cards. Now, based on the length of the connection, they get a certain number of points. A 1-link connection gets you 1 point. A 6-link connection gets you 15 points. The game board also has the same chart here. Players can also draw cards. Players get 2 draws. They can either draw one of the 5 face-up cards, or they can draw the top card of the deck. Third thing a player can do is they can draw more tickets. They draw 3 tickets and keep 1. Now let's talk about some tickets. Each ticket it shows 2 points on the game board that players must connect using their tracks only. That's how many points they get at the end of the game if the track is completed. If the track is not completed, they will receive negative points. Now, the game ends. The last round of the game triggers when one player has 2 or less trains in the supply. At that point, every player, including that player, will take 1 more game turn, and the game will be over. That pretty much sums up Ticket to Ride. And that was Ticket to Ride. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is that when a player chooses a face-up wild card, they do not get their second draw. Now, Ticket to Ride has been in my collection for over 5 years. This is a game I truly enjoy. It is very simple yet elegant gameplay. Pretty much just boils down to either you just draw a card or claim a route. And you're sitting there looking at the other players to see whether or not they're going to take the route that you need so you can complete your ticket so you don't get those negative points. It's an excellent game. Over the years, it has become the quintessential gateway game, the game that shows non-gamers what the world of games has to offer. Now, there are several expansions for this game, as well as several spin-offs, such as Ticket to Ride Markland and Ticket to Ride Europe, but I still enjoy the original Ticket to Ride. Now, I strongly recommend the game to anyone, and I encourage you to check it out to see if it's the right fit for you. Now, that's it for my review. My name is Arif Ali, reminding you to slow down and play some games. Thank you.